All right, moving down to the South. AFC South. First place was the Houston Texans last year, 10-6. Tyler, buy, sell, or hold?
I'm gonna sell big time.
Whoa!
I think the Texans may get into third place, maybe even. No, they're not going to make it to fourth because they're in the same division as Jacksonville.
Yeah, I was going to say the Jaguars.
But honestly, my AFC South is Titans, Colts make the playoffs in this division. But we're talking about the Texans right now. Bill O'Brien, the general manager, has screwed over Bill O'Brien, the head coach, so bad. I think he should be really mad. The two of them should be really mad at each other. Their best, they got David Johnson, Duke Johnson, and I think, do they still have Carlos Hyde? I don't think they do. But those are their running backs.
Mm-mm.
Their best wide receiver is Will Fuller.
The fifth.
He is at best an afterthought when Hopkins was there. He's not even close to a number one guy.
Mm-mm.
Watson, yeah, you're going to get some wins out of him because he signed that new contract and they are going to put him in position to make plays and everything. But he doesn't have anybody to throw it to or give it or hand it off to.
Yeah, Bill O'Brien kind of screwed Deshaun Watson.
I really do think they fall hard, and this is the year that everybody goes fire Bill O'Brien. I think Bill O'Brien, honestly, I don't think he'll be gone no matter what happens by the end of the season, just because. But I think next year in 2021 he gets fired before the end of the season.
I agree. I'm selling. I would say 5 to 6 wins.
Yeah. About that.
So, for what you just said, Bill O'Brien's offseason moves have just been terrible decisions left and right, and to leave a talented quarterback out to dry like that,
and then sign him.
Yeah,
5 wins.
5 wins.
5 wins.
Yeah, and 2 of them.
How many you saying?
I'd say like 7 and 9. They're not going to fall like super hard. 8 and 8 maybe.
I got 5,
but they are going to be third in that division.
2 of those wins will be the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Guys, the AFC is not good.
That's true.
Houston is still a playoff team. Mm-hmm. They still have Deshaun Watson, who
I'm staying with.
I'm going on a big limb.
I got Houston 10 wins. 10 wins.
I can see that. Bill O'Brien is just how many times can he just keep skating by? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Granted,
he has the benefit of being, and you're right, it is a bad division.
Right. But
I
that's
think
largely why they've won the division is because their division is so bad.
But I think the Colts are going to be more competitive this year.
I do too. Tennessee is going to, I think, continue what they were doing last year and be even better. I think they win the division. But I like it's the same thing with Pittsburgh. Like I don't agree with your pick of their record, but it's hard to argue against what you're saying. You know what I mean? Like they are experienced as division winners. That is something you can't take away. Bill O'Brien is experienced knowing how to win close games and everything. It's just he keeps screwing himself over so bad.
They got Deshaun Watson, man.
They still got Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. We'll see. This will be a testament to how good he really is.
The AFC South,
if he can win with this offense.
I think AFC South is, between the three of us, our most contentious.
Yeah.
Division.
So second place, Tennessee Titans, 9-7 last year, got all the way to the AFC title game, even beating the best that the AFC had in the Ravens. I'll start. I think I'm going to hold. I think they're a solid 9-7 team. I think Tannehill is going to do what he needs to do. I think that Derrick Henry will be consistent. I mean, Derrick Henry is one of the best running backs in the league, so he'll consistently be good. But I see them going 9-7, and I do see them winning the division. So I'm holding on the Titans. Brandon?
No, I really like Tennessee. I think once they added Ryan Tannehill, they lose like twice the rest of the year. I mean,
comeback player of the year.
Didn't they beat the Chiefs?
Twice? No, yeah, once, yeah.
Well, not in the playoffs, but in the regular season, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like Tennessee. I think they're the best team in the division. I got them 11 wins, 10-11 wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Definite buy.
Yeah. I'm buying them too. I think they're just going to Like I,
I
said,
guess I
The
made a
addition of
mistake
Jadeveon
because
Clowney
I
is
just
going
thought
to be
about
huge.
that too. He just
And
got
their wide
signed.
receivers are now not rookies anymore.
I change it. I'm buying.
I think honestly,
That's it. That's the only time I'll change.
Jonnu Smith is probably the most underrated tight end in the league. And AJ Brown, they do have a run heavy offense, but AJ Brown can if in some games hopefully he'll get more consistent because I have him in one of my fantasy teams. But he can take over a game if they do decide because Tannehill's good enough. I think they win at least 10 games. I think they win the division. Yeah, I like Tennessee a lot. I think they just continue bulldozing with Henry over everybody, just like they were at the end of last year.
Alrighty. Third place was the Indianapolis Colts at 7-9 last year.
Kilts.
The Colts. Did I start last time?
I don't know.
I screwed up
think so.
the order.
I think you did, yeah.
Brandon, buy, sell, or hold the Colts.
Colts. I mean, I like them. I think that they're going to be pretty good. I 7, maybe 8 wins, about the same though. They'll have be solid on both sides of the ball, but I'm not sold on Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers. I've said multiple times in the show he's washed, and I stand by it. But I will do a very tiny buy. I think they'll get 8 wins. I think they'll go 8-8. That's about it. That's the only thing I'll give them. So there you go. Tyler?
I think they have one of the most underrated defenses and coaches in the NFL. Like they're really good, and nobody really talks about them. Frank Reich is a really great quarterbacks coach, and I think for 1 year and 1 year only, he gets the best that Phillip Rivers can give in his advanced age, and I think they make the playoffs.
Oh wow!
I think they get second in the division. I think they get 8-8 or 9-7, and again 8-8 I think is enough to win.
If you hear a squeaky toy,
I think like Brandon was saying, 8-8 is enough to get into the playoffs in AFC this year. But so it's not a huge buy, but I think they make the playoffs and 8-8, 9-7.
All right.
Yeah, I think yeah,
Right,
I'm
this
excited
one's
about the
gonna be,
Colts.
Shock. I think we're all selling here. But fourth place, Jacksonville Jaguars, 6-10 last year. Tyler, well, let's just get out of the way.
Is there anybody who's willing to buy for me to sell?
We're all selling. Let's just go.
Say a number. Give a number.
Yeah, starting with Tyler. How many wins?
2, 3 tops.
I'll say I'll go 1-15. That's what I say.
I got 2 wins.
Them and Washington are the 2 worst teams in NFL
2
this
wins.
year.
Yeah. All right. Let's move to. That's all we got to say about that.
Boo.
Just like Washington.
They got rid of all their players. I mean,
They
what are they
keep
going to do?
doing
They're
it.
clearly
Every time they get a good player, the player wants to leave because they suck.
I think Jackson.
The organization itself just sucks.
Even with Gardner Minshew, I still think that the Jaguars are going to tank to get Trevor Lawrence.
You might get an extra win out of that handlebar, man. That is
Maybe.
badass.